And we're live. Welcome back to another episode of the You've Been Mike podcast. It's your boy, Joey Colello, and with me in the studio today, I got my boy, Brian. What's up, Brian?
What up, what up?
And on the phone, we have our one and only Ryan Griffin. What's up, brother?
What's going on, people?
We got the analyst over there.
The analyst.
So let's get into week 4. We'll recap week 4 real quick for you guys. Week 5, sorry. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. That's why you're here. We got Selena jumping up into first place in the Pickem League overall.
Unbelievable.
Just random picks. She's 42 and let me see, where is it at? 42 and 36.
Okay.
We got Brian in second place, staying strong, 41 and 36.
Yep.
Ryan in third place still at 35, 42 and 1. Right behind him, 34, 43 and 1. We got the listeners, 32 and 46, and my pops, the old timer, still at the bottom, so 29 and 48.
What's the most we've gotten right as individually, 1 week? 9? None of us hit 10 yet.
Selena hit 10 this past week. Yeah, she went 10.
That's really, really hard.
10 and 5 last week.
Wow.
Just random.
I think I went 10. I think I went 10 and 6 1 week.
1 week. Let's see. I can look real quick.
I think it was week 2.
I think 1 week you jumped up because you started out really bad.
5 and 10 week 3. You went 9 and 7 week 3.
Okay.
I feel like I just hit the same
9 and
number.
7 week 4.
Wow.
You too. 9 and 7.
I think I'm the same.
This
every
week
week
you went 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Or last week. This week you went 9 and 6.
Yeah.
You hit 9. Which is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what happens.
Brian still alive in the Survivor.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, dude.
It's good.
Going
it's
into
good.
week 6.
I think this year is not easy for Survivor, but it's the spreads with the Dolphins. It was such an easy thing to do. Just pick against the Dolphins the first few weeks, and then when they're on the bye, you just pick against the Jets.
Yeah. Well, Ryan picked the Chiefs and lost. I picked this is just for fun. I picked the Packers and they won, and Pops took the Panthers and they hit.
Oh, okay, nice.
And then for the Super Locks, Ryan, Brian, and my dad got it right. Me and Selena got it wrong.
Sweet.
So let's do it. Let's get into, Ryan, you want to do the FanDuel. Instead of top 3 this week, we're going to do top 1 from each position that we think you guys should definitely be.
It's a good value pick, or someone that you think is straight chalk. It's going to be
definitely got to play him.
You got to put this person in.
You have to play him. Ryan, let's hear from you first. Who you got for quarterback this week? Who's your number 1?
My number 1, you're not going to like this one too much. It's going to be Deshaun Watson.
Nice.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
I got to put him in this week. He's going to have a big week. It's going to be a shootout there. He's 8,400.
8,400?
Yeah, it's
nice.
It's an easy one. I like that.
Brian, who you got this week?
So I'm going to go in that game also. I think either one is going to be the play this week. So I'm going to go with Mahomes 9,200. But Mahomes, that's going to be the game to watch. High-powered offense.
Another game
Mahomes and Watson are the two you should definitely put in the lineup. Yeah, I think you should build a lot of lineups around those two guys.
Yeah. I went with you. Same thing, 9,200 Mahomes this week.
Yep.
I think after last week, he definitely got on his guys. He got on himself. You know what type of player he is. Got to play him. It's at home, too, so you can't beat that.
And they're coming off the loss.
And they're coming off a loss. So yeah, I hope so. Let's jump into running backs. Ryan, who you got for running backs this week?
I'm going with Mark Ingram versus the freaking Bengals.
Let's go.
That's a good play.
7,500, that's real cheap for him.
Yeah.
Especially against the shitty Bengals.
Bengals.
I like that a lot.
Brian, who you got this week?
So it's a 1/2 because it's the same team. So I like Arizona.
So you
right?
like stacking.
Well, no, I like David Johnson, but he has the back injury. So
is he playing, though?
It's not guaranteed. I don't think he practiced today. So I like any running back against the Falcons. So you have David Johnson, Arizona, going against the Falcons. That's 6,900. If he doesn't play, you throw Chase Edmonds in there.
Yeah, I picked him up.
That's 5,200.
I picked him up in season long.
I think you picked him up in one of the leagues we're in because I tried to scoop him up. I scooped him in
one
one league with the other one.
I picked him up this morning.
You did?
Yes.
Because I checked today and he was gone.
I needed him because who my other running
It's a
back?
great pickup because if David Johnson doesn't play, you have to play him. I think it's a great play.
For me, running back this week, I think you got to go Alvin Kamara against the Bucks.
Yeah.
How much is he? Let me tell you real quick. He's 7,900. It's not that bad of a play.
He has a really high floor.
He really
always
does.
Putting up at least 15 points, high floor,
and I feel like
ceiling.
with the Bucks, it becomes a shootout, and he could catch out of the backfield.
Yeah,
so
they're going to him.
They're going to go to him.
He's another one who's banged up. He's questionable this week.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He'll play.
He'll play. Yeah, he'll definitely play.
He better fucking play. Wide receivers. We're moving along fast. This is faster than usual, but let's get into wide receivers. Right, who you got for wide receiver this week?
I'm stuck between two, but if I'm gonna pick one, I gotta go Mike Gallup versus the Jets.
Oh
Nice.
wow!
I think I'm starting him this week in season long. Good pick.
6,100.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Real
a shock
cheap
move
for him.
from you.
I like that.
That's a good pickup though.
Yeah.
Brian, who you got this week?
So I'm gonna stick with the big game, the KC Houston game. I'm gonna ride the wave, and I'm gonna throw Fuller in there at 6,600.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I mean,
how do you not play him?
I think the line is like 55, 58, some crazy high line. So he's this guy's crushing it.
Yeah,
I know it's new,
he's the type of guy that puts up 58 one game
and then
puts
two
up
the
3
next.
the
Yeah, but I mean, this game I can't picture everything going to Hopkins. So I think this is
Hopkins has
gonna
been silent. Who was your running
gonna be
back? Who'd you pick?
the Arizona.
Oh
So
yeah,
David
Johnson or Edmonds, right?
If Johnson
or
will play Edmonds. Yeah, I like Fuller this week.
I stayed in the Saints Tampa Bay game. I went Michael Thomas for 8,200.
Beast.
Dude's putting up numbers.
Beast.
How do you not play a
Beast.
dude like that? If you want a strong lineup, don't worry. I'm gonna give you guys 3 of my flexes because I know you guys like my low bottom guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you got to go Michael Thomas as well this week.
Love it.
Yeah. Brian, let's go.
Tight end?
You tight end. Yep.
I like the dude on the Rams. Was Gerald
Everett.
Yeah, I like him. I don't know. I didn't see his price. I didn't write it down. I think it's like 5,500 or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I like him. I like the Rams this week. I think he's a good player. He's been playing well. So I usually go cheap on the tight end. So if you're not gonna play Kelsey, throw this guy in there.
Yeah. Right. Who you got this week for tight ends over there?
I'm going with Ertz. Big week last week. I think he's going to keep it going. 6,600 against Minnesota.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he has a big day.
Who was it? Ertz, you said 66.
Yeah, Zach Ertz.
Not a bad play. I got to go with my boy. I didn't link up Mahomes with the receiver this week because I don't know if Hill's going to play or not, but I went Kelsey, my tight end.
Yep.
After the game he had last week, I know he's going to be on himself. He got into a little scuffle with the offensive coordinator.
I saw that, and then he said he loves him.
And then he gave him a hug and loved him. So I
Yeah.
think he's going to show out this week.
I
I just switched him last minute. I just think he's going to have a game. He hasn't had his number called on that much. I mean, he's our staple, but I think he hasn't had his big game yet. I think this is the week, 1 o'clock at home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's due.
Ryan, let's hear your flex picks for this week.
We're going with 3?
Yeah, you can do 3 for this one if you got it.
All right, so first of all, Stephon Diggs is 5,800 against Philly D. Which I like that a lot. And Thielen had a big week last week. I feel like they're switching them, going with one week and then one the other week. And then I'm going to go with Matt Breida versus Atlanta.
Matt Breida, like that pick.
5,900. And then Larry Fitzgerald against Atlanta, too, for 5,600.
See, I don't know. I have him in my league, but I don't know if I should play him or See, I have all these questions and I don't write them down.
I actually have a wide receiver questions for you,
Go ahead.
guys. So I have a PPR league, obviously. So I need a flex. It's between DJ Moore, who did we say before? DJ Moore, Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders?
No, not Sanders. Let me get back to that.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
So who was your first flex, Rye?
He said
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. Do you
5,800.
So is that beef over then? You think in Minnesota?
I don't like.
I don't think it was really beef. A bunch of teams actually offered to, trade for Stephon Diggs, and the Vikings just turned it down immediately.
Turned everybody
They said,
down.
"We're not doing that."
Yeah. Well, while Brian gets his question, I'll tell you guys my 3. I got Paul Richardson, Washington this week. They're playing Miami, $4,700.
Wow, that's cheap.
So if you want to play all
That's
big
cheap.
guys and then come back to Richardson, you got him at 47. You got Auden Tate.
it's a good
From
play.
Cincinnati, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's 5,400. And then you have Preston Williams from Miami, 5,600,
Wow,
playing
cheap.
a scary Washington defense as well. Let's see. This is going to be the Tank Bowl. This is
Yeah,
what we're
man.
calling
I
this
like it.
game. So you got your question?
I'm gonna
or
go
you
with
wanna
my
your
top
top
3
three?
first. So
All right, go
off the
ahead.
top, looking right here, I see. I like Sutton. I think he's been doing well. So 5,900. I know he's playing Tennessee, but they're at home and they got to get someone the ball. I feel like he's been the guy, which is pretty cool. So I like Sutton. That's my one. And then going back to the Arizona game, if this guy plays, I think Christian Kirk at 5,600 might be a sneaky play right
Wow.
there. And then lastly, going to the same game, Calvin Ridley's been a little slow, but Matt Ryan's going to be throwing the ball. All he does is throw the ball. So I think Ridley could be another sneaky play at 5,500.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. You guys want to talk about a defense?
Sure.
Yeah? Right, you have a defense over there?
I got one defense, but it's only because they kind of bought high this week on a lot of receivers and
Dallas?
stuff. No, I'm not going with Dallas. I'm going to go cheap here. I'm going to go with the Cardinals D against Atlanta.
Wow. You're hating on Arizona this week. I mean, on Atlanta this week, huh?
Cardinals D, 3,500.
Wow.
I'm riding with them.
You're playing that in the FanDuel League, aren't you?
I am.
Nice. Cheap. Very cheap.
Yeah.
I
have a cheap D. I don't know if they might play well this week, but I love the 49ers. They've been playing well. I think they're the second best defense in the league right now, believe it or not.
You think they beat the Rams? I mean, we'll get there.
I don't know. I mean, I think I like the Rams regardless, but I think if you're going to take a flyer, it's not bad. If you're doing a bunch of lineups, you throw the 49ers in there. They've been playing well. I'm
going to hate on... Who is it again? Let me see real quick. Yeah, I'm going to hate on Tampa Bay again this week. I'm going the Carolina defense.
Yes.
I put them in the streamers on Instagram this week. They're cheap. I just picked them. I didn't know their price, but yeah, I think you got to go Carolina.
They played well last week. Didn't they have a defensive touchdown last week?
They had a defensive touchdown last week, and Winston throws a lot of interceptions.
He does.
So hopefully you could bank on them at least getting one defensive turnover, if not more.
So I have my question.
Go ahead.
All right, so out of these three, one of them's playing tonight, so obviously didn't play him. But if you had the choice, Josh Gordon, Gallup, or DJ Moore?
Gallup.
I have Gallup in. DJ Moore is also playing at 9 a.m. The
London game. Is it 9? I think it's still.
Well,
it is
9:30.
9:30 game.
So I have Gallup in right now.
I think you go Gallup.
And I'm sitting Austin Eckler for Gallup. Yeah, because I'm starting Ingram and McCaffrey.
So is Melvin Gordon getting in the way anymore or no?
I think Melvin Gordon. This is the week for Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I do. I think he's gonna.
I think you go Gallup.
Yeah, I'm going Gallup.
Yeah, stay Gallup for sure.
Nice.
Rye, you want to get into the good, bad, and the red?
Yes, I do.
I know this.
It's my favorite thing.
He says it's his favorite thing. He forgets about it.
What a shithead.
Go ahead, start it off. Who's your good, bad, and your red this week? For this week. Last week, week 5.
The good, Aaron Jones.
Wow.
19 rushes, 107 yards, 4 touchdowns, 7 catches, 75 yards.
People hate on Aaron Jones too. I think he's amazing.
Points.
Yeah,
good.
I have in here PPR leagues 49.2 fantasy points.
Fantastic.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Love it.
The bad. Who you got?
OBJ.
Yeah.
Really shit the bed this week.
Yeah. You shit the
2
bed
catches,
every week.
27 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God awful.
Yep.
Terrible. And who's your red?
Josh Jacobs, who was my sit of the week.
You sat him.
He was my sit of the week. I said it last week. I was wrong.
29 points.
123 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 catches for 20, 29 fantasy.
You can't get mad at yourself for sitting him.
You
though.
can't.
Yeah.
Chicago's D's.
And in London, long travel. How do you know? I know.
Right, exactly.
You always think the worst in those games. Brian, let's hear yours.
So the good, I got good old Michael Thomas.
Yep.
11 for 182. What he had 2 touchdowns, so I think it was like 43 fantasy points.
Who would you say, Tom? Yeah, 41.2 fantasy points.
Freaking guy's a straight stud.
Yeah.
My bad wasn't terrible, but not for him. Stephon Diggs, 3 for 44, not doing much over there. Really not feeling Diggs, and I loved him coming into the season. But tough.
And you're red.
Terry Bridgewater.
Wow.
4 touchdowns, 314 yards, man.
He did
the
go
guy
off.
Impressed me. I had no idea that was going to happen. I wish I started him in a few leagues if I could.
Hell yeah.
Terry Bridgewater.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And me, I got the good. CMC.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey.
That flip touchdown was dope.
47.7 points. You're playing me this week, so I hope he doesn't have a good week. But I know he's going to have a good week because he's playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My bad. Keenan Allen.
Yeah, right?
Every week. He's just shit in the bed.
That's why I don't pick him in
I think it's Phillip
league.
Rivers now.
Yeah.
I think he's just starting to get old.
He's not a consistent guy.
They're not a consistent team.
They're not a consistent team.
At all. As a unit, they're not consistent.
Correct.
At all.
The games you think they're going to win, they don't win. The games they think they're going to lose, they go off.
Phillip Rivers goes
true.
off.
You're very, very true.
And the red, Will Fuller. 53.7 fantasy points. Who did he kill you?
He killed me.
Killed you, right? You were playing him?
Nick had Fuller, Carson, Matt Ryan, and Nick destroyed by 100 points.
I think I played lock this week, right? 186.
Yeah,
I scored 130 points.
I saw that.
And he still beat me.
Yeah.
130 points. Matt Breida saved me, but he still put up 180 points. Everybody on his team just had like 40 points.
It's ridiculous, man.
We're watching the game over here. What's going on real quick? We got 0-0 still?
Yeah, Giants stuffed some Sony Michel.
Sony Michel.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have played Sony Michel.
No, he's a good. I mean, you got to play Sony Michel today. The guy's,
But do you think he's going to have a good game?
He's getting a lot of balls. Like, he's getting a lot of carries.
He's going to get the ball. I think James White's a great play, too.
I took the under in this game. 42 points, I think.
Oh, you did? Okay, it's fair. I say 41, yeah.
Yeah, I took the under. Okay. All right, let's get into it. You want to go over some I have.
Well, let me just add one thing from last week.
Sure.
Another absolute elite performance by my team in FanDuel.
This fucking guy.
You have been doing well.
Again.
You have
won 2 games in a row. Right?
Ryan, I have a question. That team that you pick in FanDuel, that when you play with us, did you mirror that lineup?
I had that same lineup in 14 entries, and
really?
I won $120.
So when you do your FanDuel, you just pick that one team and you just spread it all out?
It depends. Like some weeks, I'm not confident.
That was a good hit, man.
In my team, but this week I was like banking on it heavy. Like I knew these guys were gonna go off.
So let's
say I had Deshaun Watson, Leonard Fournette, James Conner, Godwin, Thielen, and I had the Eagles D. I knew the Eagles D were gonna put up huge numbers.
Let me ask the analyst a question.
Yeah.
Do you do research, or do you just do it based off like knowledge of who they're playing that week, matchups, injuries? Do you do any research like that, or you just kind of like, this guy's good against this team, I'm gonna play him?
If I told you all my secrets,
this guy, bro, get him out of here.
Guy's winning fucking $7.
Guy won $16.50 last week. There's a period before the 5-0.
It's honestly based a lot off of who they're playing.
Okay.
And then I go in and look at like if they play a tougher defense, what their targets were, how many points they had, this and that. It all depends. It's a lot of research.
Yeah.
That I don't necessarily sit there on my fucking phone and look
you just
that
get
shit up
updates and then you just kind of know.
Yeah,
off the
I
top
kind
of
of
your
just like if a guy's having a good couple weeks, I'll ride the hot hand sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
If I think a guy's gonna break out, I go for it. It all depends really what I'm thinking, but a lot of it has to do with the matchup.
Gotcha.
I think with FanDuel also is you gotta the type of tournament too, because you play those 50-50s, you don't need to have 180 points to cash. You just have to come in the top. You have to come half of the. If it's 100 people, you have to come in just top 50. It's the same money,
Yeah.
So a lineup like Ryan put up last week, when he's putting up 180 in a tournament, he'll do well.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't got to play those sleepers all the time. So it depends.
Yeah, I came in 3,000th place.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
50,000.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Which is nothing.
Christ.
It's nothing. It's no money there. You have to play like the super
60,
sleepers.
I won 60 in that one. Then I came in 26,000.
Ryan, if you would have played those 13 lineups in straight 50-50s, you would have won a shitload of money. A shitload of money, bro. Because 50-50s are the way to go because it's a guarantee, bro. You don't have to beat anybody.
Yeah.
Just have to come in the top 50 percentile. It's so much easier. Not easier, but it's easier to make good money on chalk plays if you know football and you know who to play.
Yeah.
That's the way to make money.
That's the thing with FanDuel sometimes, man. Like, you never really know, like, who's gonna fucking have a huge week. Like I've been banking on Emmanuel Sanders for the past few weeks, and he's been screwing me.
But
every time I fucking sit him too in fantasy, he
goes off.
Yeah, it's the worst.
So that's
and then
fantasy luck.
Yeah, you play those big tournaments, and then have that one guy that gives you the one, and then that's a difference between 3,000 and 10,000 plays.
Yeah,
so, stuff.
Money.
Dude, my friend Nick, he remember Saquon my balls from last year?
Yeah.
He came in first place on a Thursday night, and he had the same team as like 2,000 people, and they split for $35. They split $1 million for $35.
Are you serious?
Are you kidding me?
I would be fucking pissed.
Never,
I'd be like, get this fucking phone out of my face.
I delete the
or
app.
I'm breaking it.
Never play ever again.
I won $1 million, but I gotta split it with you. Fuck that.
Been tight.
Fuck that. All right, so let's get into our pick'ems for this week. One of my favorite parts. I love doing pick'ems. Let me get the screen up for you guys. Of course, I can't find it now. Here we go. Found it. Let's go. All right, Brian. Let's go. You first this game. You got it's going on right now.
Yeah, but it's making me mad that it's going on because I want to change it, but I'm not for the sportsmanship of
dope.
Of
I
what
love
we're
that.
doing right now.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Because I took the Patriots, even though I love the Giants, but the Patriots are playing at home, and the defense is really, really good this year, and I really see like a defensive touchdown. So I'm going to take the Patriots. I'm going to go over. And right now it's the total opposite.
Yep.
It's 0-0. I don't know if the first quarter's even over, but
no, there's still 10 minutes left.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I'm going with Patriots and the over.
You're good.
It's a big spread.
Rye, who you got this game?
Giants and under.
Giants and under. That's it. It's in.
And I think they're fucking winning it, baby.
Bro, they're like what I say earlier. $5 for $40.
You should say you gonna state that on here.
Should I put my?
I mean, you're gonna state the
my
prop
that I did.
That's a cool prop.
Oh yeah, we'll get into it after my pick. All right, so I went with New England as well.
Nice.
On here, I picked the over 31-14, but I bet on the under.
Okay.
I bet on the under.
I like that.
And I also did a player prop bet. I don't know if you guys heard of this guy. His name is Jacob Johnson. He played 3 snaps last week for the New England Patriots. I put $5 to win $455 for him to score a touchdown today. If he scores a touchdown, I win like 12-1 odds or something.
Insane. Let's go, JJ.
Let's go, JJ. Let's hear it. We got the old timer. He took the Giants, and we have Selena. She took the Patriots this week.
Okay.
So
your dad is so in denial of Tom Brady. It's so
he
funny.
hates him. He hates him.
Hates the Patriots.
Hates the fucking Patriots. Ryan, let's hear you. Carolina going in. Well, technically London against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Spread is $2.50. Who you got?
I'm thinking a shootout here, but I think the Bucks win it. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
I like that pick.
But I think Christian McCaffrey absolutely goes off this week.
It could be a shootout. 40 points each.
Yeah, listen, hey, that kid Allen looks pretty good.
He does look really good.
He does look good, yeah.
He looks. Honestly, he's probably one of the best looking rookies.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks right now.
Consistent right now too.
Yeah, he's been consistently putting up points, keeping his team in games. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Bucks win it.
Cool. Brian, who you got this week in this game?
Yeah, man. I hate these London games. They're tough.
It could be,
Yeah, you never know. I feel like I really wanted to go bananas, like Ryan said. I'm going to go with the Panthers and the over. I really want to see a shootout. Yeah, Panthers and over for me.
Cool. I went Tampa Bay. As well with Ryan. I think they're going to win it. Close game by a touchdown, maybe late in the game, 34-27 and the over. The old-timer took Carolina Panthers and the over, and Selena took Tampa Bay this week. Love that. It's a leg up for us. Next game, we got Washington going into the Miami Dolphins. Ryan, let's hear what you got.
This game's just going to come back to whose quarterback plays better.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I trust Josh Rosen more than I do Colt McCoy, Dwayne Haskins, or Case Keenum. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
Wow.
Plus 3.5.
Heavy claim.
Wow.
Over or under?
Daniel Jones just threw a pick.
Told you.
Oh,
See?
shit.
I'm telling you, it's happening.
You want the under in the Miami game?
Yeah, I'm going to go under.
Brian, let's hear what you got.
I hate this game.
Yeah, I hate this game too.
I hate it.
This is kind of just like
yeah. I think the Dolphins is a good pick, but I'm gonna go Redskins and the under. I think it's gonna be a terrible game.
Yeah,
Redskins under.
I went Redskins under as well. I don't know. I think behind the QB wise, Rosen is better, but as a unit, I think Redskins are better.
Mm-hmm.
Not by that much better, maybe a touchdown better.
Yeah.
2013, and it stays under.
Yeah, it's a good score.
The old timer and Selena both took Miami.
All right. Leg up.
Let's get it, baby.
Okay,
I like that. Next game, Brian, you can start it off. We got New Orleans going into Jacksonville.
So, I kind of like this game just because both teams I kind of like right now. But I'm gonna bet on Minshew here, so I'm gonna take the Jags and the under.
Jags and the
on the
under.
defense is good. Saints defense is good. I think he's a winner. So Jags and the under. We're going with him.
I like it. Ryan, who you got, brother?
It baffles my mind that the Jaguars. Brady just threw a pick.
Brady threw a pick?
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm starting Brady.
Are you?
Yeah, against in one of the leagues. Yeah, one of you guys.
What were you saying, Ryan?
Would you say it baffles you?
It baffles me that the Jags are favorites right now.
Yeah, me too.
I get it that Drew Brees is out or whatever, but Teddy Bridgewater's been lighting it up.
Had a game.
So I'm gonna go with the Saints. I have to go with the Saints. I think Minshew does have a good day, keeps him in it, but I think the Saints win the game.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go with the over.
Cool. Yeah, I'm with you, Rye. I'm going Saints as well. The Jags are good.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints, like I said before, this is the better unit. I feel like overall, Gardner he is a winner. He finds the way. That one pass he had last week where he's weaving in and out of dudes and then just puts it up. You can't teach that. He is a great quarterback. I still think the Saints are better. Might even go into overtime. Saints win it by a field goal, 27-24 and over. Old Timer took Jacksonville in the under, and Selena took New Orleans as well with us. I like that.
Okay.
Selena winning it. I don't know how.
Selena.
All right, next game. We got Cincinnati going into Baltimore. Ryan, who you got this week?
Gotta go with Baltimore. 11.5. Yeah, I gotta go with Baltimore. I think they're gonna blow them out. I think everyone rides the Lamar Jackson wave again, even though he fucking sucks.
No, come on, bro. You should need to stop.
I knew that was coming.
We talked about this a while ago. I told you he was not sucking, bro. Get out of here.
Go with the Ravens, blowing them out.
This freaking guy, man.
And over. Lamar Jackson still sucks though. He's still gonna put up a big. He's gonna put up a big game though because it's the fucking Bengals, and he only plays well against shitty defenses.
Oh, this guy's funny. What happened to the screen? Let me put the picture back up for you guys because something happened. There you go. It's back up for you guys. So let's hear it then. Who you got this week,
All right, so remember I told you there's that one game every week that I picked. This is the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I read some weird stat that the Ravens give I don't know, 5 or 6 yards per carry to the running back or something like that. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm going to go with the Bengals and the under.
Wow.
I'm taking the 11.5.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going Bengals.
I'm going Bengals.
Listen, they could still blow them out by 10 points, 31-21.
Yeah, exactly.
And still within the spread.
Yeah.
I think Cincinnati loses the game. That's a huge spread for Baltimore.
Yeah.
I'm taking Cincinnati as well.
Yep.
The old timer took Cincinnati with us, but Selena did take Baltimore.
Oh, that's good for Ryan.
Good for Ryan. Yeah, not good for us, but it's all right. It's all right. Ryan, let's hear what you got for the next game. We got Seahawks going into Cleveland. Another fucking game that I hate.
Yeah, a lot of these games I don't like this one.
Who you got, Ryan?
This is an easy one. I'm going with the Seahawks. Russell Wilson's gonna make Baker Mayfield his little bitch. And they're gonna lock up Beckham. Nick Chubb has a good day though.
What happened to your heavy claim last week?
Oh, the Juice Landry one, right?
Juice Landry.
Ugh.
He had 7 for 75.
That's not bad.
That's
or
not
5 for 75.
It's not juicy enough for me.
Not juicy enough.
No, not enough.
You staying under or going over?
I'm going under.
All right, cool. Bri, who you got this game?
So when you guys look at this, isn't it weird? The Browns are playing so bad, right? They're playing bad, but they only get
a point and a half.
Yeah, I don't understand.
A point and a half because they're going to Cleveland. What does that mean?
You have to pick the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
I'm picking the Seahawks too, but it's just weird for me that it's just a 1.5. So I'm going to go to Seahawks. Same thing like Ryan said, blow them out. Seahawks and the over.
All right. So I did a lot of research on this fucking game, and dude. Let me put the quotes up. The experts, they're the sheep, I should say, are betting on Cleveland.
That's what. See.
So, listen, the NFL's a fucked up entertainment, whatever you want to call it. It's a men's soap opera.
Right.
I'm taking Cleveland. I think Baker shows up. I think Odell shows up. It's in Cleveland. I don't know. Freddie Kitchens got to do something over there.
I'm telling you, bro. You look at that.
You never
spread,
know. 28-22, Cleveland wins it.
Good.
And it goes over.
I like that. I really do.
You never know.
I kind of want to pick the Browns too. I feel
you never know.
Good pick.
This is my leg up game because the old timer and Selena took Seattle.
Yep.
So you guys could lose. I'll take this game.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get into this. Let's get away from this shit game. Let's go into another shit game. You got the Eagles going into the Vikings. Bri, who you got this game?
Oh, man. I'm only taking the Vikings because they're at home. I'm going to take the Vikings. I'm going to take the over. Even though Eagles defense played well last week, was against the Jets, but I'm going to take the Vikings and the over in this.
I like that.
No reason why, just I'm feeling it.
Rye, who you got?
I like that too. I think the Vikings have a good day. Philly D sucks against wide receivers. Thielen and Diggs are going to ball out, along with my boy Dalvin Cook.
There you go.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, so I'm going to go Vikings in the over.
Nice. Like that, kid. I'm with you guys. Minnesota and the over, 24-21. It's going to be a close game. I like Minnesota just because what Brian said. They're in Minnesota. Their defense is good. Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen. Just a lot of good players. The old-timer took Philly, and Selena took Philly as well in this game. Moving along. I like it. I want to go watch this game. What we got my favorite game of the week, Houston going into Kansas City.
Yeah.
Rye, who you got for this game?
I'm going to be bold here. I'm going to go with the Texans.
Picking against them. One loss. Everyone picking against them.
No, listen. I think it's going to be a close game.
Me too.
The 4.5 makes it, a little. I think it'll be closer than that.
It could be a field goal type of game. They could win by a field goal, Chiefs, and not cover.
So you're taking Houston in the over?
I'm taking Houston and the over. Both high-scoring offenses, both not so good defenses. So I'm gonna go with Houston and the over.
I want to hear what Brian has to say. Who
do
you got?
I love this game because it has to be. If this game is not good, I'm going to be really pissed off. I'm really pissed off.
It has to be a good game
because Mahomes had not the greatest game this week. So he's going to come back at home. He's got to play well. He gets Tyreek Hill back, hopefully. And then Watson's friggin' playing fantastic. However, I did go against the Chiefs the last 3 weeks. Not last week.
Yeah.
But I
2 weeks
covered.
ago
I covered, and I went with the Chiefs. I was thinking about going back, but I'm going to ride the Chiefs wave. I'm going to take the Chiefs. I'm going to take the over.
Love it.
It's at home. Tyreek Hill touchdown. Heavy claim.
Claim.
2 touchdowns, actually. Heavy claim if he plays.
I got to find it real quick. Who did Houston lose to so far? Houston lost to. Now I'm not going to be able to. They beat the Saints. No, they beat the Saints. No, they lost to the Saints. And who else did they lose to? They beat Jacksonville. No, Jacksonville, right? Or no, they beat Jacksonville. They just didn't cover. The Chargers? Did the Chargers beat Houston?
I think that was the week that Keenan Allen went off.
Carolina beat Houston. Yeah, that's it. Carolina beat Houston, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And
week 1, I think that was.
Mike Rivera, their coach, coached under Andy Reid with Steve Spagnuolo.
Okay.
And the Panthers held Watson to 14 points or 10 points or something like that. And they both coach under Andy Reid and with Steve Spagnuolo, who's our defensive coordinator. Okay. So I think we absolutely rush Watson all day on this game. I do think it goes over, but I do think we win by a touchdown. I have it 38-31. Both teams are going to have fumbles. Both teams are going to have or hopefully Mahomes doesn't have a pick. But Watson's going to have a pick. Honey Badger finally showed up last week, huge with a pick. Could have won us the game.
Yep.
This is our bounce back week. KC 38-31 in the over.
Yep, like it.
Pops took Kansas City as well, obviously, and so did Selena. She took Kansas City. Let's moving along. 4:00 game. We got Atlanta Falcons going into Arizona. Brian, let's hear what you got.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals, only because Matt Ryan he throws a lot of interceptions.
Yeah.
So I can just see it. Just maybe Cardinals winning by a field goal and covering. So I'm gonna take the Cardinals. I'll take the over as well. So Cardinals at home and the over.
I'm with you. I'll go real quick. I got Arizona 34-27. I think Matt Ryan throws at least 2 picks, and it goes over. Rye, who you got, brother?
I'm on the same boat, man. Matt Ryan makes too many mistakes, and
way too
their
many
defense
mistakes.
is not good enough for him to be making mistakes like that. So I'm going with the Cards and the over.
Yep.
as well as the Old Timer and Selena both taking the Cardinals as well with a clean sweep. So hopefully we all get a W with this game, bolstering our record up over there. I got to work on my record. My shit sucks, dude. Moving along, next game, we got the 49ers going into L.A. Rye, who you got?
I think the Rams give the Niners their first loss.
Someone's got to knock them off.
Favored by 3. I think they win by more than a field goal too. I just don't think the Niners are an undefeated team like this. They're not a 5-0.
It's a fluke.
Yeah.
It's a fluke.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams and the under.
Like it.
Nice.
Bri, who you got?
So I made this mistake last week. I went against the Rams only because I feel they cover the spread a lot. So I'm right.
What is it? Yeah, they're 3-1-1 right now.
Yeah, and so was I just looked up. So was San Fran, which is crazy.
3-1.
However,
yeah.
I think the Rams are I can't say the bad team, but they're gonna win at home. Rams, and I have the over on this.
Another sweep. I took the Rams as well. 28-21, better than 3 points. It stays under, I think, though. Old Timer and Selena both took the Rams as well. Like it. Next game, we got Tennessee going into Denver. Brian, what do you got?
So I just picked this game down because I skipped it. I didn't realize that. I'm gonna go with the Titans. The Titans and the under.
I like that.
I don't know why. I just think this game might be shit also.
Shit.
But Titans and the under. I'm going with Titans under.
Cool. Rye, who you got over there?
I'm going with the Broncos and the over.
Wow. Heavy claim.
They're favored by 2. I think the Broncos need to win. They spent a lot of money on Joe Flacco, and they're in now mode.
They got to start getting their money back somewhere.
Yeah, so I think the Broncos win it, and it goes over.
I took Tennessee. I just don't think Denver's defense is good enough. I think Tennessee's defense is a little bit better. I think they win it by a touchdown, 28-21, and it goes over. Or is that, yeah, over by 10 points. Selena and the Old Timer both took Tennessee as well. Like it. Ryan, you can go first for this game. We got Dallas going into New York Jets. What do you got for this game?
My 2 least favorite teams in the NFL. but 7 points is intriguing me here. Dallas looked terrible last week. Garbage time touchdowns got them back into the game, it looked like. But I think the Jets cover the spread here. So I just got a weird feeling about it.
Sam Darnold's back, right?
Sam Darnold's back. Le'Veon
Selena.
Bell is gonna have a good day. He's gonna get a lot of receptions. So I'm gonna go with the Jets and the over.
I like that. Brian, what do you got for this
so
game? That
despite
was
the
interesting.
fact that I picked up the Cowboys defense in like 2 leagues, because I'm playing them this week, I think it's a great play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against myself. I'm taking the Jets too. The Jets and the over.
Wow.
I'm taking them. Taking the
Fuck
Jets.
it. Nothing ever lines up anyway, right?
Jets and the over.
I think Dallas has a hard time beating good teams, but they do know how to beat up on bad teams.
True.
The Jets haven't proved anything to me yet. Sam Darnold's back. Whoop-de-doo. Still hasn't proved anything to me yet. I think Dallas takes this one 31-14, and it goes over. Maybe L. Bell will get us another touchdown this week. The Old Timer and Selena both took Dallas as well in this game. Moving along, Brian, who do you got for the Steelers going into L.A. playing the Chargers?
The upset of the week.
Here it is.
I'm taking the Steelers, getting
it.
6.5 with their third string quarterback, whoever that is. I don't know why. I'm doing it. I feel like everyone's going to take the Chargers. The Steelers, they got this guy playing. I don't even know his name, but Steelers.
Don't even know his name.
I don't know who he is. Steelers and the over.
Wow.
Steelers and the over.
Heavy claim.
Heavy claim upset of the week.
Steelers over. Ryan, what you got over there?
Melvin Gordon's going for 215 on the ground. He's gonna take his spot back from little baby boy Eckler.
I'm starting Melvin Gordon.
Funny.
Chargers and over.
I like it.
It's awesome.
Melvin Gordon. I'm going Chargers as well. Just because Pittsburgh's playing A dude like you don't even know his name. I don't know his name. That's the only reason I think Phillip Rivers teaches him a lesson. Wins it 21-14.
Nice.
Stays under.
Nice.
The old timer and Selena both took Pittsburgh.
Yes.
So there you go. There's your Pittsburgh. But me and Ryan are gonna take this one.
I like it.
And last game, Monday night game, we got Detroit going into Green Bay. Ryan, let's hear it, brother.
This is gonna be a good game. I feel.
I agree. I agree. My second favorite game of the week.
They have a Monday night game that people are gonna want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Aaron Rodgers shows up again this week.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people are saying to sit him, but they are at home. They're given 4, and I think Aaron Rodgers lights it up, hits Devontae Adams a few times, and it's going to go over. Packers and over.
Nice. Packers over. Brian, let's hear what you got.
Yeah, man. Same. Packers and over.
Got to.
I think Packers have a good defense this year, actually, and so do the Lions. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I think it's gonna go over just because it's Monday night. I think Aaron Rodgers is getting a lot of heat, so I think it's his time to really I think it's a big game. I want to say like a 4-touchdown game.
Yeah,
so,
I hope so.
Let's go, Aaron Rodgers taking Packers on the over.
I'm with both of you guys. Green Bay, 31-24. It's going to be a good game. Both teams are going to have touchdowns. Matt Stafford's very underrated QB.
Yeah, seriously, I hate him every year, but this is a good year for him.
Yeah, it's a good year for him. Real quick before we go anywhere, was Brett Favre's birthday today.
Oh, wow.
50th. And I was watching his plays, bro. Mahomes plays just like this fucking guy.
Really?
I hope Mahomes develops into a Brett Favre type of dude because shit, if we finally have a quarterback, goddamn.
But Brett Favre is known for his interceptions and being a fucking jackass with the ball.
But
I think Mahomes is a lot smarter than that.
Yeah. Obviously, I want him to be smarter with the ball.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
But you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Rye. Come on.
Come on, Rye.
Come on, Rye.
What are the Giants doing right now?
What's the score?
I have negative 1 point.
Give us a quick update so that we can do our super locks and survivors real quick.
It's still 0-0. It's the ball's been turned over and punted. That's it.
Yeah.
The Pats just had a fumble.
Good thing I bet on the under.
Right.
It got called back. It wasn't a fumble. They said it was an incomplete pass, but it was bullshit. But they just keep running the ball. And, oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, let's hear. You got a super lock for us?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
The ultimate cover team. I'm going with the Rams.
Rams, super lock.
Super lock.
That's
Rams.
against the spread. So Rams -3.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like it. Ryan, you got one?
Yeah, I'm going to go with... it's a tough one. I'm going to go with the Saints.
I like that
against
pick,
the Jags.
Saints +1.5.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to hear. I went Tennessee +2 against Denver. Like I said,
I like that.
I don't see Denver doing anything. I got to get one from Pops. He didn't put one on his sheet for me, so we'll leave that blank for now. Selena took Tampa Bay +2.5 against Carolina.
Little London action.
Going against the grain. All right. Big man, let's hear it. Who you got this week for Survivor?
I forgot who I took. There was one team that I liked. But
week 6.
Do you have my?
Yeah, you need them.
Yeah, please. Do you mind?
All right, so you got Seahawks week 1, Cowboys week 2,
okay,
Patriots week 3,
right?
Chargers 4, Eagles 5,
Ravens.
Wow,
Ravens.
Not against the spread. What a pick.